Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another motherfucking Baddies Midwest episode. Trillion, thousand, million, 100,000. At this point, they are dragging these fucking episodes because, once again, we're back with the boring episodes. But I feel like these are like the filler episodes, where that they're just editing as much as they possible and cutting as much as possible, so that like they can expand this season to like 7 more months, because apparently 6, 7, 8 months is okay to like air a reality show. Not really. Like, I feel like most actual reality shows, like, that are actually broadcasted on TV, only last about 2 to 3 months. So the fact that the show is still going on, and it started in November and it's about to be February, it's about to be March, is kind of absurd. Like, at this point, I'm over the storyline. I'm over Baddies, or I guess this season of Baddies. Like, there's certain episodes where I'm like, okay, bitch, okay, you know. I also started watching Two Ways, which I'm also gonna be making a review about. So stay tuned for that too. And I'm also realizing, like, I don't know if every single show on Zeus has a different production, but like, I really realized that like every other show is edited way better than Baddies, because I watched Justin's Cabaret, and I watched Two Ways, and just the editing, the cutting, the confessionals, like everything just looks more professional. I have a feeling that Baddies is in a different production, but it's just with Zeus or whatever, and that production is just messy, lazy, and just like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I feel like they're all just editing on iMovie, and they're just like they're just putting like captions and freaking glitter and sound effects, and then they're just posting it. Like, versus on Two Ways with Erica Mena, like they're actually having like the little like nicknames like on the bottom, like with their names, like, you know, with their ads, their Instagram ads. They have like kind of like a comedic, you know, editing, or like a storyline. So like, I do like Two Ways with Erica. It's very interesting. So y'all stay tuned for that episode recap, or I guess 2 episodes, because I didn't post the first one. But anyways, but yeah, stay tuned for that one. But for now, let's talk about these two boring ass episodes. So the first episode starts off with Rollie continuing to be mean to Slim. Um, and she's like continuously still treating Slim like a peasant. She's like screaming at her. She's like just like really talking down at her. And I get it, she's your assistant, but I feel like she's taking advantage of it. I think she's like allowing her OG-ness to get the best of her. Like, I think Natalie Nunn gave Rollie too much power on this show, because now she's walking around acting like she's like, you know, the freaking fat fucking king from England, who like you have to go in from like a really long hall and like beg like a fucking peasant. Like, she's acting exactly like that. This season she had no storyline other than Slim. Like, am I the only one who thinks that way? I mean, she had beef with Diamond the Body, but she literally like forgave her like in that same moment. But I'm like, how are you gonna forgive Diamond the Body for talking about your kid when but not Slim? You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of both said the same things, like, go take care of your kid. And I think Rolly is just doing that because she sees Slim as like a weak duck. I do feel like Slim definitely, you know, earned her spot to be an OG next season, like to actually just come in as her own person. I don't even think she was really an assistant this season. I mean, yeah, I feel like she did get named that or whatever, and everyone just kind of started picking up at it. But I don't think she really did. I think she just said yes just to be on the show, and then she ended up just partying, shaking eyes, dressing sexy as fuck, was funnier, more comedic. Like, she made her own character on the show back again, and I'm here for it. So I really do hope that she just come back as her own person next season. And Erica and Diamond and Body go home. Erica, well, Emma. Oh my god, that's how you know she's irrelevant as fuck. But Emma and Diamond and Body go home. Diamond and Body goes home voluntarily. She got shit going on, and I'm really gonna miss her, y'all. I really am gonna miss her. I was kind of I was like kind of tearing up when she was crying, because she's literally one of my favorites. I don't have a lot of favorites on Baddies. Like, on Bad Girls Club, I used to have I can name like almost like 10 bitches that I loved on Bad Girls Club. On Baddies, I can probably name like maybe like 3 or 4 girls that I really genuinely loved. And I think Diamond and Body is one of those girls. So when I saw her leave, I was like, no, like, this is like my Megan, like, you know, because I love Megan from Bad Girls Club. Like when I first watched her, I was like obsessed with her, you know. But like, she's like my Megan of Baddies. So it's like I really was like kind of sad that she was leaving, because like I'm not gonna have anyone to laugh at no more. Like, she's hilarious. Like, she definitely has like a comedic personality. She's like, you know, she doesn't know how to fight like that, but I don't really look for that in on this show. Like, I look for like the funny bitches, you know, like the funny, quirky, you know, just stupid bitches. Emma leaves, and I didn't really care for her to leave. Like, honestly, I did like her in the beginning. I was like really rooting for her, like on some like America's Next Top Model. Bitch, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. But then, like, yeah, like she kind of just proved herself wrong. Like, she made herself look dumb as fuck, because she fought someone else for being boring, and she ended up being boring herself. So I do think she's really pretty. I think she's really pretty. She just has a really strong face. Like, it's long. She has like a lot of muscles. Like, I didn't really care for her to leave, but I just didn't like how she was like, yeah, no, but I got stuff going on at home. Like, don't worry. Like, I'm leaving anyways. Like, no, girl. They just didn't want you there. Like, you know, you could have easily just overlook what you got going on at home if they still allowed you to stay. So that's a lie. Natalie nominates Summer, Jela, and Jaden Alexis to like go home or whatever. And I personally feel like Summer, like, I don't like Summer. Okay, Summer is starting to get on my nerves. I'm starting to realize that she is getting that bad edit, because at the beginning, like, we all loved her. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, she's hilarious. But I'm starting to see like the edit where she's kind of like becoming like the villain and kind of becoming like the annoying one. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of that. I'm definitely seeing like the flip in her storyline. I don't think she should go home though, because she, like, between her and all the other two girls, I don't think so. Uh, but Jela, I mean not Jela, Jaden Alexis, I think she should go home, because the girl has no personality. I'm sorry, but she's an artist. I get it. She probably makes the club go up, but she is not, like, she's not entertaining. She argues with Biggie, but she's like, bro, we're chilling. Like, bro, stop. Like, oh my gosh, just stop. Oh my gosh, I'm just talking to her. Like, I can't be her friend. Like, she doesn't like argue. She doesn't like, I don't know. Like, she doesn't really do too much. So between all the girls, I think Jaden should go home, because at least Summer is like entertaining, I guess. And Jayla, like, she's been quiet lately. She's been kind of, you know, mute. I get it, but like, between all of them, I think Jaden should be the one to go home. Honestly, I feel like the true person that should be called out is Taseki. I'm sorry, but she is more boring than Jayla. At least Jayla had a couple rounds with the new girls. Taseki fought Bad Dolly, and it was on accident. So I personally don't think that it should have been Jelly to be called. It should have been Taseki. But we all know Natalie is scared as fuck at freaking Taseki. So yeah, I don't think she's gonna call her out, but I feel like she should have been the one to be called out, to be honest. And Big Legs finally gets her chain. I feel like this is well deserved. When I saw that she got her chain, I literally yelled out loud, and I'm like, finally this bitch gets her chain, and it's very well deserved. I feel like she should have been like one of the first people to get it before Ivory, to be honest. But you know, people pick and choose, and I feel like Natalie just thought Ivory should have gotten it first, because everyone was like hyped about it. But she flopped, and I don't think Ivory should have even gotten it. But I do like Ivory though. Okay, I do like Ivory. And Anna's hating ass out of nowhere, of course, like, makes like a slick comment. She's like, "Oh my god, you're like acting classy now. Like, now that you got your chain." And Big like said, "What?" And Anna like quickly just like took her shit back, and like was able to like fix it around, and was like, "No, I'm talking to your friend. I'm talking to your friend." And I'm like, okay, Anna, that was a good save, little scary ass. You can tell that she was kind of like, oh, I don't think she was gonna hear that, you know? Like, I thought my little ass was speaking in Mosquito. Like, I didn't think she was gonna hear me. Ivory and all them are, Ivory, Rollie, and like the new girls are like sitting on the couch, and they're talking about Slim, and everyone's talking shit about Slim except for Ivory. And this is why I'm like liking Ivory. I feel like I've always liked Ivory, even when she was beefing with Big Legs. I feel like she's funny. Like, she's actually kind of entertaining. Like, I can see why people like her as like a reality person, because she really is hilarious. Like, when she has a little her tantrums, her crash outs. Like, I don't think she's pretty, but I think she's definitely is funny. Like the only one that was sticking up for Slim when everyone else was like agreeing with Rollie. Like I think that's what Rollie wants to do, is kind of have everyone to go against her. But I feel like Ivory's that one bitch who's like, okay, well y'all can have beef with her. Like I'm still gonna be cool with her. Like, and that's what I like about people. That's what I like about her. And I respect that. I respect Ivy for that, because she could have been like, oh yeah, yeah, fuck, or like, I'm on y'all side. Like, she could have easily done that just to be on the safer side. But she really called out Rollie. She called all the other girls out too. Like, okay, she's her assistant. Now you guys is like, y'all need to chill on her too. Like, I do respect Ivory for that. Rollie's being Rollie Trump and still trying to like tell her what to do and talk aggressively and be loud and just be like, just rude and like just mean. Like just something about Rollie is just not a nice person. Like, she's not the nice person that she wants to seem. She's always like, oh, I want to like do this for like the youth and like the woman, like the big woman like myself. Like, girl, no, you're not a girl's girl. Stop acting like you're a girl's girl, because you know you want to tear Slim down to the full. Rollie is a terrible person. We saw this on Baddies East, and we continue to see this bad, terrible characters trail on. So then basically like Slim kind of quits, and she's like, you know what, I'm done. Like, I'm done with your lies. I'm done with you like trying to lie on my name. And she kind of just walks out, and I'm really like, I'm really proud of Slim, because you can, if it was me, you know, like being bossed around like that and just like me, like just an embarrassment, I would have honestly popped off at the first time. I'm not gonna lie. But she really wanted to be there so bad, and she wanted to party. Like, you can tell she just wanted to have fun and just be a part of that shit again. And you know, here comes Rollie trying to be like a big fat bully, fucking Mrs. Puff ass. Slim's like finally starting to like stick up for herself, and yeah, she's. I don't think she was really ever her assistant. Like I said, I feel like she just wanted it. She just said yes just to be a part of it, but I don't think she ever really took it seriously, as she shouldn't. Then they go to the next scene, and I think it's like Nunu, Anna, Biggie, Scotty, and a couple other bitches. I don't remember like who's with who at these scenes, but basically what I got from the scene is that Nunu is suddenly okay with Anna now. Like, they're not friends, not beefing with her anymore. She's not, but she's beefing with Biggie. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how are you gonna be cool with a girl, or like not beefing with a girl who literally actively jumped you and kept sneaking you left and right, but you're still cool you're still trying to beef with Biggie, but like not Anna? Like, that's what the thing I don't like about this show, because like y'all are y'all really even beefing? Like, are y'all even like what's the tea? Like, what's going on? Because how are you just okay with Anna, even though she was the one who really snuck you? Like, Biggie tried, but she failed, and yet you still have beef with her, but not Anna? Like, I was confused with Nunu, and I'm like, Nunu, please don't make me hate you. Like, I already hate half the cast. Like, please don't make me hate you specifically. And it's the next scene, and Jela and Natalie are speaking, and Natalie's like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, you're not acting like yourself. Like, what's the Like, we need the old Jela back. And Jayla starts like crying, and she's like opening up that like the fans like are not liking her. And I do agree, she has been a little bit mute this season. She's been like more like subtle and more like, like more like her authentic, genuine self. I feel like this version of her is literally her everyday person. I feel like she's not always fighty, not always sassy and snappy. Like, when she acts like that, like snappy and like, she literally reminds me of a white Regina George gay guy. Like, she does not even act like a girl. She acts like a white gay sassy man. Like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Jayla is genuinely a nice person out of the cameras, because you can just tell like she's like an empath. But I just don't like how she just like flips the switch when the cameras are on, and she's just acting like, and you're not gonna sleep in this house with us. Like, no, girl, that's not what you're gonna be doing. Be yourself. She really acts like tough and confident and above everything, but she's really allowing these troll accounts who have like a picture of like Natalie Nunn, like with a big chin or something, like, some like meme picture or something, get the best of her. Like, really, Jayla? Like, these are 16-year-old bitches talking shit to you. You're really gonna allow these bitches to get to you? Okay, Jayla, talk about confidence. Bad for them. And I did kind of feel bad for Jayla, just because, like I said, I don't think she's this really terrible person how we all see. But I just feel like she acts this way to think she's funny, or to get the views, or to get the clout. but she doesn't have to do that. I feel like she acts nice generally and pops off when she has to. People would like her a little bit more. And I'm glad that she's being humbled, because had she been acting the same way, she probably would have annoyed me too, and I probably would have been talking my shit. I don't think I've talked too much shit about Jela this season, but yeah, guys, I definitely feel like she would have been more cockier and just allowing her fame or her refame, because she was on Bad Girls Club, get the best of her. Everyone's saying, oh my god, you guys are like fake hating her, like the fake hate for Jela is fake. I don't think anyone fakes hates anybody, guys. Like I think that people see what they see, and they have like a specific point of view, and they just don't like somebody. My hate, I don't want to say hate, because I don't really hate any of these girls. My dislike for Jela as a viewer comes from Bad Girls Club, when she came into the house talking about, it's the Jela show, it's the Jela show, y'all are my show. But then she never made it the Jela show. It ended up being the Claremont Twins show. It was literally about the Claremont Twins show. Like, you literally left on the same episode that they left, and they made a bigger like stance than you. That's what pissed me off, one. And two, after she got her shit destroyed on the Bad Girls Club and all her stuff was ruined, she made a big old deal, fought the girls, ruined the house, broke stuff and everything. But then she comes to the reunion, demure, classy, and she's like crying with the girls. I don't know if you guys watch Bad Girls Club, but like she was literally like crying with the girls, like apologizing to them and like forgiving them, and she was like emotional with them. They were all getting emotional. And then she goes back on the internet after reunion talking about, damn bitches are gonna get it. Anytime I see him, they gonna get it, they gonna get it, they gonna get it. And I'm like, girl, you literally like are just like a pick me, like a wannabe. Like, you're like not really that girl. That's what I'm trying to get to. So I just can't stand the fakeness with Jela. She wants to have people behind her like laugh with her, like she wants to have an army. Like, that's the kind of person Jela is, and that's where I got my dislike from her as a viewer. My hate towards her is not fake. So then they go to the corn maze, and I'm not confused, because I'm like, y'all are already like in a fucking perfect scenario to be in a scary movie. Now y'all really trying to be the main characters and actually put yourself in a position in a storyline to be in a scary movie. Okay. But then Jayla and Summer get into it like on the freaking tractor or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, here we go. The two most annoying bitches getting into it. Like, it's giving like the pick me girls in high school, like fighting each other. Like the two popular girls who were like on like both sides of the high school, and like just like seeing each other at lunch, and now they're just like, what's up, like what's up, you know what I'm saying? It's giving that. I feel like Jayla did eat this argument, because she was talking about her hair, Summer's hair, and I don't really know like both of them, so I was kind of like, okay, I'm thinking between the two, I'm gonna be on Jayla's side. Like, I'm not trying to kiss her ass, or I'm not trying to like, you know, like, but I'm like, okay, like Jayla, you're getting a bit more points. Like, I don't like them equally. I think like Jayla like went like this, and Summer went like this. So like they're like right next to each other, but like I'm giving this one to Jayla. So yeah, it seems like Jayla is bringing back her old self, her own snappy, her own snappy, sassy Regina George gay self, and she's like snappy. She's like ready to fight Summer at this boxing match, and I'm here for it. So then yeah, they go to the boxing match, and they start like squabbling up, and of course Summer gets her ass beat. Of course, like, it's no surprise to me. Like, I didn't think it was gonna. I honestly didn't think that Summer was gonna like get like a little clean hit. Like, Summer was just like rummaging through, and Jayla was just like focused, determined, and just like, okay, I'm gonna give her props. And I'm surprised her little pink bob, freaking Nicki Minaj, freaking Party City wig didn't fall off during all that. But you know what? She had her little thing. It seems like her wigs are always falling off. I don't know why. The match, like, they're like playing music, they're drinking, whatever. And then I guess Stunna Girl's song comes up, and I was actually seeing this on Instagram when they were like filming this, and then this went crazy. Like, I remember I went over the blogs that like Biggie got mad, and she like turned off the music and was like calling on Natalie. And like, for me, like, I was trying to see both sides, but I don't see Biggie's side on this. Like, it doesn't make sense. Biggie, why are you mad because they're playing a song at a club? It's different if like we were in a car, or you guys were on the PJ or on the bus, and like someone randomly just played the song, one of Stunna Girl's songs. Okay, that's different because now it's in my face. But you're at a club, like it could have just popped up. Like it's not like Natalie like specifically like requested that song. Like it's not. It's you know what I'm saying. Hosting, like, first of all, like if this was her hosting, I get it. But like it's not her hosting. She wasn't even like sponsoring it, or she didn't even fight. Like she had nothing to do with it. She was just there as a bystander. And yeah, definitely don't think that Biggie should have been pressed. Like I would not let my enemy piss me off that much, to be honest. Like once we beef and we fight, like you're dead to me. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not even gonna be a hater. Like, okay, do your thing, play your song, cool. My song's next, type shit, you know. Next morning, Natalie said, "Girl, you are being dethroned." As she should. She should have been dethroned the minute she was scared to fight fucking Summer or whatever in the beginning of the season. Like, she should have been dethroned then. But you know what? Whatever. And Anna is like volunteer. She's like, I volunteer as tribute, and she goes back on the bus too. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'd much rather be on the bus because I feel like it's about the experience. I feel like when you're on a PJ, like you're like literally sitting on like one seat. You're like stiff. Like yes, it's more luxury, but like if we're talking about the experience, like you're in the bus with like six other bitches. Yeah, y'all about to start like telling story times, taking shots, eating food, smoking weed. Like y'all about to lay down. Like they had beds. Like it seemed more like of a luxury there in the bus. So and you got to see the fights. Like there was so many fights on the bus that like I would want to see all that. So if you think about it, I think it's good that Biggie and Anna went on the bus. If you think about it, because it's a lot more fun on the bus. Like the PJ just seems like everyone, like after the cameras are done or whatever, like it seems like everyone just sits in silence and just kind of just stares into the freaking little window that they have. I feel like for me the bus is more like a win. Like Biggie and Anna's karma, like they're moving down the hierarchy while other people are going up, which is pretty interesting because now Lex is being moved up along with Tinkerbella, but I mean it took Tinkerbella a whole last season. She's being given the privilege, and she's getting her baddie chain. Like she's really going up there this season, and I'm really proud of her because she came in as like kind of the underdog, being attacked by Ivory and Paula P, and now she's like in the freaking PJ with the OGs. So that really is like that's literally like, oh yeah, you can sit with us kind of vibe. Like she's literally like the Katie in that whole circle. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. That's the end of the two episodes. My only last opinion about this is that honestly, Taseki, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that girl. She at this point should just be hired as security because it seems like she's always just standing behind Anna and Biggie. She should just be their personal security guard if she really wants to stay on Zeus. Like she should be the assistant. She should be the assistant slash bodyguard because she's not giving nothing. I don't even think she had a confessional. I forgot about her. Like she should be the one going home with Anna. I mean with Emma. Like I don't know. I feel like she shouldn't come back next season. I feel like she's over it. This is me talking my shit about the baddies. I do like the girls. I do like the show. I just like to talk my shit. Whatever. That's me. Whatever. Stay tuned for my other uh, recap about the two ways with Erica Mena. It's coming up soon. It should either be either the next day after this video is posted or the day after. But it should be this week for sure. So stay tuned because I'm gonna making a review of both episodes and kind of just give you guys my opinion on the cast. I think the cast is very diverse. I have so much opinions about certain cast members on this show. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Thanks for watching my YouTube videos. I'm out.